Uh, I think you have studied my chapters up to 5. Now we are learning chapter 6. Chapter 6 is speaks about the phraseography. Phraseography is nothing writing two words together without lifting the pen. That is the technique for shorthand. So let us study what is phraseography. In phraseography, while writing outline, instead of writing full outline, we write short form. Example, how can they? How can they? How we write? How can they? It's a very short form of writing many words. So how can they? Like this. Now, suppose I have. Without lifting the pen, we can join the one diphthong and the stroke to the I have. I have. So, like this, writing two words together without lifting the pen is called phraseography. Now, I thank you. I thank you. I will write I thank you. So, some words are vowels, some words are diphthong. We have already studied. So, all together, we write the phraseography to make the shorthand very easy and speedy. Like that. Now, while writing the outline like this, K, M, L, the sign of I. The sign of I can be shortened. We can make a short form of I like this. I can. For example, I can. How we can write? We have to write I can. But instead of write this, short just tick then K. We can make further short form of I can like this. So this is one tick make I, and the can for can the grammar block I can. This is above the line I can. Now I will. Suppose we have to write I will. In shorthand, what we studied, we have to write I then will. These two strokes we have to write. So instead of writing I will two strokes, we write short form. I just L. I will above the line. So these are the form of phraseography, short form of phraseography. Write two words together, making further short form of two words, two lines like this. Now another is, now I write I thank you. I thank you. I is above the line. Thank is a grammar block. You. I thank you. Instead of writing the full form of I thank you. Instead of writing all these things, we write short form of I thank you. That is phraseography. Now, further, now, in phraseography further study, how we can write the word he standing alone. When the word standing alone, then we write he we write like this. But instead of, suppose the he comes in between the words, how we will write? If he may, if he may, if he may. How we will write? If he may. So this is wrong. To make a further shorthand, so what we have to do? if he can. A tick, if he may. So for he, just a tick if you write in between the words, it represents the he sound. So that is the word, if he may. We can write like this instead of writing all these strokes because it takes a long time. So to make further shorthand, we write like that, if he may. So this tick represents he, the he sound. Like that, he should know. He should know. How will write? He should know. It's a grammar block word, should. So in between when the should sound come in between the strokes, we write like this. He should know. Like this, he should know. Now, if he may, we already wrote. Now, suppose some words it comes, then we write a full form of, for example, so much. So much we have to write, we cannot write in any other form. So much we have to write full. So much we have to write. Otherwise, we already studied the grammar block, much we can write like this only. But if we write so much, this we cannot write. This consonant we cannot write and we cannot translate it, what is this word stand for. So this is wrong. So for so much, we have to write the full form. SMH, so much. Though che we have studied already, that's a grammar block. H above the line is much, but when we write so much, we have to write full form. Now, another tick is used for, now tick we use for he, then should also we use one tick, then for another sound, suppose they were, and I outlined like this, they were. So we have to write like this, they were. We have to write full form like this. Instead of, we cannot write they were, we cannot write, this is wrong. So we have to write they were. This is a phraseography, they were. So now we studied, instead of for making he, should we write the tick form of like this in between the strokes. Then we wrote for he sound also, if he may be, for he also we wrote the small tick like this. But these are all grammar laws. We will study from this further phraseography that we are studied in the chapter 4. These grammar laws. So that we are using now. They already studied grammar laws in chapter 4. We are using in phraseography. In between the stroke, when the he sound comes, a small tick is used in between. That is, if he may. Another phraseography of the. Suppose of the. I will write of the, a small tick is used for the sound. Here the tick sound is used for the. This is a grammar block. We already studied a grammar block. A dot also the we used, but in this case of the, to make further shorthand. So of is like this, of, then a tick is added. It is read as of the. Now and the. So these, whenever two words are coming together, we write more shortened words like this. For example, and thee. And thee. How you write? And thee. For thee, this tick is used. And if thee. If thee. How you write? If thee. Is through the line. What thee? What? These are all grammar laws to that it comes. Grammar law already studied in the last chapter, chapter 4. Now we write a what, writing a tick, what thee. Like that. Now but thee, be but thee. Because this is but thee. The Pitman adopted all these very, very short forms because these words are the, what, all these words are very frequently comes in the English language. That is the reason it has further shorthand. That is called phraseography. So two words, whenever the two words comes and very frequently comes, he has further shorthanded, and these are that we study in the grammar blocks. Next, so that is the phraseography chapter. After that, the many phrases are written in the notebook. You have to practice all these things. These are very easy to make a practice and make more speed in the stenographies. Suppose with which, how will write with which? With which? With is written like this. This is a grammar block. And a ch is added, with which now it should be. It should be. It should be. It should be. Instead of writing it should be, instead of writing three consonants or three words separately, we write this. It should be. This is wrong. It should be. These are phraseography. So the phrase is nothing. One or two and more words comes together. Be wrote with the short forms. Where small tick is used for for that purpose, it represent should, the, he, for all that matters. Only a tick will do. In this chapter 6 phraseography, we have grammar laws. For example, thank, we write like this above the line. For ed also, for thanked also, we use like this. Then what we write above the line as semicircle what. Then would we write this on the line, would. Then he, the phraseography we use in between the words he, like this, a small tick like this, he. So this tick is used for the purpose of in between the words he, should, all the for all these purposes we use this tick. So it represents. Now after this, in this lesson we have exercises 21, page 29 and 30, exercise 22. We have to write in the house. We have to practice daily, at least 2 hours. The practice make stenography speedy, and we can study immediately. But I will just give you small advice that you should not use new era. This type of books you don't use it, because it will not give any help to you. This will not make you speedy also, because the shorthand has to study from the Pitman shorthand books, and we have to practice exercises from this book only, not the advanced technology for stenography and all that. That will not give you much speed. You cannot pick up your speed.